What's up, man? It's your boy. Let me fix my collar. Quizzy, and I'm back today with another video, another Elvis video. Man, we doing something cool today, man. You know what I'm saying? Got my son in the background. He's chilling. What's up, son? Look, y'all, so we're watching Sinatra, and not just a Sinatra, Frank Sinatra. The song is Witchcraft, Love Me Tender, and Elvis, Hound Dog. They mashed up together. So what I'm hearing is they mashed up the song together. They're doing a duet. Now, this is what's dope about that. People don't normally do that. Like, big time singers, they don't do that no more. They don't do duets. They all big egos and going at each other, and that's all I'll be seeing these days. Is we're gonna see two of the greats do it, man. Y'all, so before we get started, hit that like button, man, and I'm gonna be dropping some more videos. Give me some more interviews and stuff like that, some more dope stuff like that. I like different things about Elvis, you know what I'm saying? So let's see some more stuff, man. All right, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get started right now.
I was 18 years old and in love with Elvis. You know, totally in love with Elvis. And he melted my heart to meet him in person.
That's what's up. She had an infatuation for him. Who is that, y'all? I don't know, don't beat me up about it, but who is that, though? Okay, I see.
Elvis, right in the thick of his up-and-coming fame, was put into the Army.
Bam.
And he came back from the Army, and that was the Welcome Back show. I believe, if my memory serves me correct, that's about 1960. And Elvis was still young, tall, good-looking kid and everything, and it was a great coup for a television production firm to put the heartthrob of the new generation and the heartthrob of the current generation, on television together.
It turned out to be a very, very cute moment in history, I think, with the two of them singing.
I like that. So before we get started, because we see that it's about to get started, y'all. If y'all hadn't hit that like button, hit it now, because it's about to go down. But man, let me just say, I agree with her real quick. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I agree with him. I agree with both of them, but I agree with him. Man, it's interesting to see the current generation, but I will always argue that that's the older generation. I always argue that older generation, like when at this time when Elvis was coming in straight from the Army, shout out to the boy. I didn't even know he was in the military. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to him. We're gonna add on to the respect wall. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is the older generation, they are kind of like helping the new generation. But when you have a new generation, they're here. They are the current generation. You know what I'm saying? It's not the old generation that's current. The new generation is the current. Now, I'm not saying that the old generation isn't dope at the time. I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying that they'll never not be dope. But I'm saying when Elvis was coming out, when Elvis was considered the new generation, he was the current generation. I know that guy didn't want to say that because it's on camera, but it's Quizzy. I say what I want, and I'm going to tell y'all the truth and just how I feel. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that it's the absolute truth, but it's how I felt. All right, let's check this out.
We work in the same way, only in different areas. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go.
Okay.
You have made my life complete, and I love you so.
Okay.
Lingers in my hair, like come hither stare, that strips my conscience bare is witchcraft. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. It's ancient pitch. Though there's no nicer witch than witches. I love you, and I always will. For my darling, I love you. Man, that's pretty. And I
Okay, I see that.
always will.
One about Frank Sinatra, I like the, you know, that swag. I ain't even gonna lie. That's a little swag right there. I ain't even gonna lie. From my community, you know what I'm saying? That's what we call a little, you got a little swag to you, got a little drip to you, got a little sauce. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I noticed, and you know, I might replay this back a little bit, but one thing that I noticed about them, on two different beats, you know what I'm saying? Very much same rhythm, voice-wise, two different beats dancing. Two different beats dancing. Not a criticism, just shows you that, like, you know, Elvis was very much in tune with his dancing ability. Now, I'm not saying Frank Sinatra wasn't. This is not a Frank Sinatra bashing video at all. I could just tell that he was just, you know what I'm saying, he was older, he was used to doing a little thing, and I could tell that, okay, so he knew, like, and when Elvis sang his part, they didn't come just for Elvis. But Elvis was that guy. So when he sang it, he got all the women bothered. If you heard him, they were screaming, "Ah!"
I love you, and I always will. It's such an ancient pitch.
See? We know it too.
'Cause there's no nicer witch than witches. I love you, and I always will.
Every generation swag is different. Every generation kind of, sometimes, especially with the newer generation that comes down, you have to kind of overtake the last generation. So you have to do more bold and ballsy stuff, if that makes sense. Because you're not going to overtake the last generation by doing what they did, because they were bold and ballsy for their time. You know what I mean? So me, like, all right, so my generation music is very bold. Do not get in the comments, start talking stuff about my generation's music, okay? Do not get in the comments, okay? I know y'all want to get in the comments and start talking stuff about, yeah, well, y'all generation do this, and y'all generation do that, and y'all generation, but the good thing I'll say about Elvis and stuff like this is because he just, you know what I'm saying, add his own little style into it. And I like that, bro. I really do.
For my darling, I love you. Man, that's pretty. And I always will.
See, they couldn't get the rhythm together right there. You know, they couldn't get the rhythm together. That's because, like they said, it was kind of spare the moment almost. You know, because things like sets, they take practice, you know. You got to get the rhythm, gauge the rhythm of a person. It takes a really special person with really, 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 really good awareness and ability notice how a person moves and how they do, so that, ooh, excuse my bad, y'all. So that way they can actually do it with them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not faulting them for that. I'm just bringing it up in observation. As a music artist, I'm bringing it up.
He loved to do stuff like that and put himself next to the most important singer of the day, you know, rock and roll singer of the day.
I think both guys, and I could say this with some authority, both of them were nervous.
I'm sure both of them were shaking in their shoes and boots, respective, but I like that about my dad, that he could do that.
For my darling, I love you. It's pretty all the time, Frank.
Sure does, buddy.
And I always will.
Guys, y'all, he just be hopping around. Okay. But nah, like, but that last little part told me everything that I needed to know. They didn't, well, not they didn't expect this. They, like I said, they didn't rehearse. So this is a good live performance from them that won't ever be created, recreated. And I'm not saying that, you know, a new artist can't make a great performance, but these are two greats of their time that did something special, and they did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's, you know, as a performer, I perform on stage. I haven't performed in like a year and a half because I've been building my online presence. I've been building this. I've been building a lot of things. But let me tell you one thing. As a performer, bro, you're going to get nervous. Period. You're going to get nervous. As a performer, when you rehearse, you get less nervous because you're like, you get anxious. You get anxious. When you know what you want to do, you get anxious. When you're not sure how it's going to go, you get nervous because you want it to go well. When you get anxious, you're like, oh man, I can't wait to show them this. You know? So that's why I think that they said that it was nervous. That I'm picking up on what they said. Being a performer, that's why I feel like that they said that. You know? But who knows, you know what I'm saying? Now, y'all kill me for not watching the end of the video. A lot of people kill me for that. Quizzy, you don't watch the end of the video. Yada. It's because sometimes I know it's just closing credits. They said it's disrespectful to the artist. So, I hear you. Okay, I got it. We're going to click, even though it's like, it's 8 seconds. We're going to click it, okay? We're going to watch. Now y'all better stop. Moving forward, y'all better stop. Y'all better leave me alone. Alright? Shoot. I know what be at the end of these videos. Y'all think that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the time that y'all spending with me. I feel like we're really going to go on a journey together. So I'm not only going to be doing new music. I'm not only going to be doing current things and current events. I'm not only going to be doing try not to laughs and pranks and vlogs. This channel is just really a mixture of a lot of people, okay? It's really a mixture of a lot. It's my reaction to things. It's my thoughts on things. So we're gonna be doing more singers as well, you know. But we're gonna keep Elvis going for quite a long time, all right? So you don't have to worry about that. But then we're gonna go into other avenues of other singles. Maybe Michael Jackson, maybe James Brown, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go into other people, you know, as well. So feel free to give me y'all, and then we're gonna go to rock bands. You know, we're gonna check some stuff out. If you have an appreciation of music in general, because music is so universal, you're gonna listen to all kinds of music. And same that if you're white, you're gonna listen to black music, and you're gonna listen to all kinds of genres of music. Why? Because music is the only thing that they cannot take away from us. Music is the only thing that has no fucking color on it until you see the person. You might be able to tell certain similarities and differences between how people might speak and their vernacular and actually what they might say, because that lets you know that we only hear color. We only hear color because we're interpreting color. But music is universal, it has no color, all right? Love y'all, be safe, peace.